Hello everybody and welcome back to a new series as voted on by you guys. A Hat in Time. One of, if not the most adorable games I have played in a long time. And yes, I have played it. I attempted to get 100% completion when I first got this, and I almost did, except for one particular section of the game that I never actually beat. Trust me, you'll know it when we get to it. But we're not here to play an almost complete file with all the story done. We're here to play an entirely new one. So let's get this started. Start a new game? Yes. And here is our protagonist, snoozing, which some people have been led to believe that it might have all been a dream what's about to happen, but
Good morning, and welcome to yet another day of space adventure. You are only 5 light years away from your destination, home. The fuel tank is full and the ship is flying at full speed. Today's to-do list contains waking up, adjusting the engine.
Yep, this is our spaceship. There's a lot of special stuff in here. The closet. You only really wear one outfit, so there's lots of room for skeletons. Dun dun dun! You got basic movement, jump, double jump. We can even slide, which is something we're going to want to master. Now, there is something somewhat special in this room, but unfortunately we can't get to it. Not yet, and not for a while. Ooh, got a pawn. See those little pawns? They're, well, our currency in this game, and we're going to need a fair few of them in order to get what we need and want. Now, unfortunately we have no sprint yet, but we will. Yeah, better go check out that screen. Oh boy. Yeah, we can use this hat, which has its own ability, to locate where our goals are. Ah, what do you want, pal?
What is this? Flying boat? All boats need to pay toll in Mafia Town, even in space. Mafia come in to collect.
No. Who even puts a door like that on a spaceship anyways?
Oh, rude! Uh-oh.
Yeah, now the vacuum of space kicks in. Well, that's unfortunate. And she is completely unconcerned about the effects of re-entry on her, well, yeah. Chapter 1, Mafia Town. Act 1, Welcome to Mafia Town. Oh, and don't worry if something gets a little jittery, that's just how the loading screens are. Ooh, somebody's not keeping up their infrastructure. And just had a very bad day become worse. But yes, these green pawns, there are our currency, as I stated earlier. Gonna be a lot to spend it on, and that's a young girl with a mustache. For some reason, the Y button just lets you look up. Not entirely sure why that works. We'll get to that safe in a moment.
Did fellow Mafia watch TV last night? Confusing science owls say small people can jump double in air.
Yep, In case you didn't learn it running around the house, that's how you learn it.
I saw. This makes Mafia uncomfortable with body. Must go work out.
Oh, you should never be uncomfortable with your body. Always be proud of who you are. What you should, however, be uncomfortable with is the fact that you're about to get beat up by a little girl. Yeah, we have a homing attack that we can use, though it's not, well, in my opinion, that effective. Ow. Unfortunately, it's also our only means of attacking. Takes 4 hits to bring these guys down with our homing attack. So, yeah, probably not how we're going to primarily be fighting these guys. Still, though, pawns is pawns. Now, as you can see here, we have a safe. These aren't actually too common around all the worlds, but if you stand on it, it'll tell you where all the tickets are that we need for it.
All roads lead to Mafia. Not good. Big immigration problems. We fixed this by moving to island. Now no road lead to Mafia.
Yes, but now all water lead to Mafia. And water is everywhere. But yeah, we want to collect these tickets. It's part of a code to a vault. And you see that floating thing up there? That is very important to us. We need to collect those. I'll explain why once we collect them. You see that red pawn? That's for health. Stores 1 point. And we only get 4 points. Open this up and it gets us yarn and a bunch of pawns. Sprint yarn. This yarn is looking ready to sprint. It requires 2 rainbow yarn, or rather any yarn, to stitch. So yeah, collect yarn, you can make hats. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get this one. Yeah, it's too high for us to get to, unfortunately. But we are going to want to collect that yarn. Hello. Whoopsie. Did I do that? But yeah, we're definitely going to want to spend at least a little bit of time looking around trying to get the,
We build base on giant geyser. You ask, how this done? But we not tell. If we tell, you try to build base like us, but base turns out puny. By not telling, you avoid miserable fate. Mafia does you a favor. Now you owe Mafia a favor.
No, I don't. Oh, we also have these, while somewhat adorable, also evil little chicks to deal with. They go down much easier than the rest of the people around here. This poor guy. We should help him. Kind of wish she wouldn't just bounce away from these guys when she jumps on their heads. Come on. Aha, he gave us some pawns and another sprint yarn. Which means we can now make a new hat.
1, 2, presto!
Ta-da! And now we can sprint around. Now, the sprinting is great, but I wouldn't recommend trying to jump if you're doing a lot of platforming with the sprint, because you don't get as much height when you jump from a sprint. Just something to keep in mind. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what's going to happen with all the other sprint yarns around here? Well, they basically form into a universal pool of universal pool. But there are, as you can see, there are also a bunch of other hats we can make. However, the cost for each hat increases. I believe it doubles approximately for each hat. But it doesn't matter if you collect a bunch of hats. Like, say, we collected 4 of the sprint yarns, which then go into a universal pool. It wouldn't matter, because we still need to collect 1 yarn related to that hat. That next hat. Brewing yarn. So we require 4 for that one. But even if we had collected 4 sprint yarns, it wouldn't matter, because we still need 1 of the hat's own yarns in order to be able to craft it. But now that we've reached this point and we actually do have the sprint hat, we will get to other explorations. But, yeah, it's best we just follow the mustache girl. For reasons I will show you in a bit. Because following her around actually shows you some of the moves you can make. Such as, well, dashing in the air. You can also sit in chairs, but that does nothing for you. Yay! He's friendly! Nope. He's a jerk. Now, you probably noticed the twitchy guy in the background. Let me introduce you to him. Oh yes, we can also run up walls.
Hi there, young one. I am from a faraway land. I've seen every corner of the earth, and now I sell tiny pieces of my discoveries.
Yeah, looks like you were also kind of affected by those discoveries.
You may call me the badge seller, for I sell and trade badges. I can provide you with strong abilities and upgrades to your hat. If you have money, of course.
Yeah, this is primarily what we're going to be spending our pawns on. Good stuff, but also some not so good stuff. Plug your ears, now you can only hear vague mumbling. Not sure what that's going to do, and it costs way too much. But badges are a form of equipment we can put on our hats, and it's universal no matter what hat you have equipped. So you don't have to worry about switching around to hats and then switching your badges, which is good. But we can only equip so many. Now, we can purchase upgrades that allow us to equip more. But I think for now I'm just going to get the magnet badge. And now collectibles will automatically be drawn to us. Not yarn, just pawns. Which ain't a bad thing. Makes it easier to collect them all. What's his deal? Not gonna talk, eh? I know I said we'd follow the mustache girl, but, I see a yarn. Come on, I know I can get up there. Ta-da! See? All spring yarn's there. This yarn is looking ready to sprint. You already have this hat, but you get +1 yarn anyways. Who knows, maybe if I wander around enough, I'll collect enough to get the brew hat in this mission too, but I probably shouldn't. We'll have plenty of time to explore and get more hats later. Oh, and just so you know, there is fall damage. So, yeah, be careful with that.
Hey you! Down there! Don't think I didn't see you stalking me!
I wouldn't really call it stalking.
Us kids should stick together, not stalk one another. I mean, Mafia Town can be a really dangerous place. So what'd you say? Wanna join my little rebellion?
1, do I have a choice? 2, if we should stick together, why were you constantly running away from me?
Oh, by the way, did you have anything to do with the junk falling from the sky? Yeah? Yikes! Looks like you've got a lot of cleaning up to do, huh?
Oh yeah, and you're gonna be so much help with that.
Tell you what, come up here and I can show you where some of your junk landed.
Oh, what? Did you think I was being sarcastic? Yeah, she's gonna help us. Wasn't there a pawn on top of that thing? Oh, whatever. I can already see there's another 2 yarn we can get from up there, I think.
Follow me, Rebel Squad.
Nah. No, the angle just messed with me. I actually can't reach those. I mean, I could with a little bit of work, but I think I've spent enough time wandering as it is. I see one. I know what I said. But if I see one that's right within reach, well, why shouldn't I take it? See, how many does that give us? Just 3? Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I'm going to be too worried about getting that 4th one.
Hey, I think one of your junk pieces fell and smashed right into the market's fountain. Messed it up real good.
Hey, for the record, that's not what happened. The cutscene showed it was already broken before it hit.
When going over there, just avoid making eye contact with the Mafia and you'll be fine. Good luck, fellow rebel.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
See ya!
She says, running off in the same direction as us. Don't you just hate it when that happens? You say goodbye to someone and then you walk off in the same direction, and no, I am not falling for your stupid high five trick again.
Huh?
Hey!
Oh?
I'll take you.
Oh.
And we now have our newest weapon, an umbrella. First things first, I'm collecting these pawns, because pawns are life. Bear in mind, these Mafia guys ain't gonna go down that easily with this thing. But we've got our first main collectible of the game, a timepiece. A rare sticker has appeared somewhere. Go find it. Yeah, as we complete missions, stickers, which came with the Yakuza Metro DLC, will appear in the world, apparently. Only got one timepiece, but that's enough to restore power to the kitchen. Power has been restored in the main hall. The chapter Mafia Town is now available. Also, I was slightly incorrect. It has been a while since I've played the full story of the game. But, yeah, I was incorrect about something. I won't say what it is, because it spoils some story stuff. But yeah, our ship is going to act as our hub. I'm kind of curious how she managed to get back up here. Perhaps the same way the Mafia got here in the first place. Who knows? But, yeah. Each of the rooms leads to a different section of the planet that we have to go down to and complete chapters in order to find all our timepieces so we can get home. And yeah, you will sometimes have to spend pawns to unlock levels. It's not something I entirely like about this, but what you gonna do? Got a barrel battle. And we also got She Came from Outer Space. That's Act 3, so I'll save it for later. Right now, let's get into Barrel Battle. Now that we're not in a tutorialized area, I say we go around exploring a little bit in Mafia Town. See if we can't find a little more yarn. Ooh, there's a safe, and there's another yarn. So let me show you what I meant by the Mafias won't go down that easily. Yeah, after 3 hits, they basically go enraged, and you can no longer just hit them with your umbrella. Unfortunate, but now, there's one just sitting right there, so I may as well go after it. And there's some weird layering. But with that, we can now stitch a new hat. The brew yarn, or brewing hat.
Bam, bam. Cha-cha.
Cook up mad concoctions. Press LT to throw an explosive concoction. And I can show that off right now. You can use it as a weapon to blow up enemies, and you can also use it to blow up objects like that to get more stuff, like yarn. Yeah, not sure if I really showed it, but yeah, you will not see the next hat until you collect a yarn related to it. Just wanted to reinforce that.
Vaults around city belong to Mafia. No touch. Haha. Mafia joking. Child can't open vault. Vault secured with code. Wait, Mafia code not in pocket.
Okay, so there's one down there. You can't really see it until it jumps up. No, wait. there isn't. Anyways, these stay up for a while, but as you can see, it's much further apart. Or they are much further apart than they were with the first one, which is to be expected. Let's see, I believe one was pointing up towards this direction. Or was it? Yeah, I better switch over to my sprint hat. Just so I can get around a little bit faster. Alright, saying one is this direction. And there's one much further away. Nah, I'd be better off returning to the vault. If you can, when you're dropping from high distances, try to save your double jump for, well, not dropping to your death. Ah, there it is. Let's see. I believe I should be able to bounce off of this to get up there. Come on, I know I can. And there we go. Hey! One more yarn for us.
Where did Mafia put...
You should be less worried about where you put the vault code and more worried about the fact that I just opened your vault. I wonder if there's something here. Bingo! This unknown relic might match with others. Yeah, there are a bunch of these little relic things. You gotta find all the pieces of them. Some will have 2 pieces, some will have several pieces. But that's beside the point. I see that shine of a yarn. Huh. Though I have no idea how to get to it. Oh well, doesn't matter. Not entirely sure what exactly is the deal with these things. Or if they're supposed to do something Oh! They are supposed to do something special for you. Like I said, been a while since I played through the main story of the game. Another brewing yarn, but again, we already got that. Alright, alright. I suppose we spent enough time dawdling. May as well make our way over to where the screaming's coming from. But I think I'm gonna actually try and get that other pawn capsule thing. Just be careful not to approach the pile of TNT barrels. This one I don't think I've ever actually succeeded at completing because I almost always fall down and then getting back up's a bit of a pain. And nothing but a bunch of pawns, but I ain't gonna complain about a bunch of pawns. Oh, you can also use left and right on the D-pad in order to switch between hats.
Eh? Hey, child, shoo! Mafia can't have child witness when Mafia teaching lesson.
Well, there's a look that just says,
It's
make
awkward for
me.
Mafia. Mafia not sure what to do. Boss, what do we do with eyewitness? Teach her lesson, boys.
And this is where you're supposed to really get into combat.
I'm gonna take you down.
No, you're not. And that is where you learn about, well, their rage mode.
No child will be in the way of Mafia. Child is predictable.
Am I? Oops. I was hoping that would actually take him out.
Mafia won't bow to little girl. Prepare to feel Mafia's wrath.
Oh no, Mafia's wrath, whatever shall I do? Spike TNT.
Heads up, little punk.
Now, why would you bother warning me about this?
See if girl can handle this barrel.
I can handle it just fine.
Do not think about avoiding barrels.
Too late, already thinking about it.
Stand still.
Never! Come on, man, your barrels clearly aren't working.
This lead nowhere. Mafia need to take care of this Mafia style. Prepare to feel what Mafia do to old ladies.
Yeah.
That's all you got? Got you all figured out.
Do you? Dang. That girl's got an arm on her to send it flying like that. Let me just collect these few pawns and... timepiece time. I am not a speedrunner, let that be known. So, yeah. Don't expect me to be able to pull off those moves.
Psh, can you believe them? What a bunch of losers.
I mean, there were a bunch of losers that had you at their mercy.
Hey, you're alright, new kid. Do you have a name? No? You shy? That's cool. You're a less talk, more fighting kind of girl, I take it. That thing you grabbed there, are you collecting them? Because I know where there's more of them. They've been raining from the sky ever since you arrived. I've seen the goons bring them to their headquarters way up there. We should go up there and get your junk! It'll be fun! I'll take any opportunity that involves messing up the Mafia. You with me, buddy?
Yay! New friend! Uh-oh, somebody's on the ship. Hey, it's our new friend! But first I'm gonna blow up those crates. Barrels. Whatever. Pawns, delicious pawns. It's a small machine that takes tokens and gives a gift in return. Spend 3 tokens for a gift? Heck yeah! Aw, not enough tokens.
Are you ready to take down some Mafia? Let's do it! I'm psyched! Let's go over the plan. All assaults need a good plan, or it'll be a flop. First, we strangle them, choke them, and watch them beg for mercy. That'll show them. No, wait. Strangling is too kind. We smash them together into mush and put their remains in a jar.
I'm starting to question my friendship with you.
Then we sell the jar for pocket money. That'll be the ultimate salt in the wound.
Who's gonna buy a jar filled with remains?
But first, we have to make it through their Mafia HQ. Once we find and dethrone the Mafia boss, the rest will follow. Then our mush and jar party will be no problem.
Uh-huh.
We've got to get you geared up. Your hat is basic, and we don't do basic in this gang.
I mean, you're not wrong. While a top hat is nice, meh.
Yarn can be found around Mafia Town and used to stitch new hats if you're crafty. I've collected one for you.
Crafty. Yeah, she always gives you a free sprint yarn, no matter what. But we already have that hat and the following hat, so meh.
You need
take the
more
free yarn.
yarn for some hats than others. I guess being creative isn't free. So keep an eye out for yarn. Now you're a killing machine. Let's go get them.
Pretty sure I was already a killing machine kid. Okay, well, you know what? We are starting to run short on time, but I'm gonna go for one more, just to round this out. Yep, now we have to do Act 3, She Came from Outer Space. Oh. Something tells me we're dealing with a conspiracy nut job on this one. Yep. Ah, and there's a new hat we can get, or a new bit of yarn we can get in there. Just gotta figure out how to get in. Whoops. Didn't actually mean to do that. Ah, nope, that's not it. One thing I don't get is with this one. You see, in order to get to that yarn, we need the hat that yarn makes, so I don't get it. Whatever. It's not too difficult to get the hats that you need, you just gotta collect the yarns as you see them. Which reminds me. Yep, gotta get up there. For some reason, the water seems to be flowing upwards instead of downwards. Apparently physics mean nothing in this world, which probably something you should realize after you have the ability to double jump. Alright, let's make our way up there to that cowering Mafia, who apparently, if the title screen is to be believed, has our timepiece. Come on. Nah. Yeah, getting upwards in this place, I'm not gonna say it's difficult, but it ain't the easiest to do. Once you learn the layout of the location and everything that you can get to, it's not too difficult. Yeah, we're pretty much guaranteed to land in these mud puddles. I mean, if you can find a way to do it without landing in them, but I'm pretty sure it's entirely scripted.
It's slimy space alien.
I take offense to that, sir.
Mafia's a spaceship. Mafia knew all along. Mafia is being invaded by aliens.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong about that alien thing. We are from space, but just want our timepiece back. Now, like I said, sprint jumping isn't always the best of ideas when you're trying to gain height, but gaining distance, yeah, that's something that's a good idea. Also, remember to use your dive jump. Very useful. Just be very careful with how you go about this, because, yeah, that can happen. Ugh, and it sent me all the way back here. Just gotta time your jumps properly.
Leave Mafia alone, you monster! Here, if Mafia give you this, will you go away?
Yeah, I knew this mission was going to be a short one. It's basically just there to teach you about getting around, using your dives and jumps and your sprinting. Strange, I was expecting to get another intruder alert. Oh well, no matter. Anyways, with that, we have come to the end for the first episode of A Hat in Time. If you guys like this new series and what we're doing, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload. Yes, you are very cute, little Roomba. Where was I? Oh, right. Don't forget to hit the straw polling to vote for our next Let's Play, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.